And me and sorry, did I say Henrik or Dennis?
Dennis.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
You did it right.
I'm so used actually. It's just me and Henrik in the sales team.
Good enough, so you gotta be great, and I'ma do whatever it takes. Doing what I love in life, and I'll pay the price, and not stopping even if the shit kills me, even if it kills me.
Disco Light, because it's our Friday episode, and my name is Mattias, and you are.
I'm Svea, and this is where.
And entrepreneurship runs smack into reality because you are watching MattGron's Scaling Up Journey. And yes, episode 33, and it's a lovely Friday.
So let's get started. Friday, so we are talking about this week. I'm not going to say past week like every time. This week, what you've been up to, and also your self-inventory, what things you've learned, good things, bad things. Let's just start. How was your week?
Yes, amazing week. I think there was a lot of things going on, and one of the biggest things going on this week is actually that we finished the onboarding. We finished Dennis onboarding. Dennis is our new account manager, so he hit the front line running this week, and which basically means he started doing his first connect calls and
cool.
to book meetings, and he sent a lot of videos. I think both Henrik and according to the scores here, both Henrik and Dennis sent a lot of videos. I think we probably sent 50 videos.
Oh,
so
wow,
that
nice.
was a good first week in the trenches for Dennis. Yes.
How long was his onboarding in total?
2 weeks is typical onboarding, but I think I think it has been. This is actually his third week, and it was also Easter, so we lost like one day there and another day there. So
yeah, true. And also, are there any news about your UI UX designer? Because I know you've been looking for someone.
Yeah, we actually sent a contract to a potential new colleague this week. So
cool.
See what happens. Maybe next week at this time, I have happy news.
Nice.
So let's see how it unfolds. Yeah.
I'll check back in next week. I hope it's going well.
Yeah.
Anything else this week?
Yeah, I mean, I have been kind of helping Dennis and Henrik on the front line around sales, and I also did 2 really good meetings myself on the sales side. One was kind of a new customer meeting. The other one was still a new customer, but we have been in a sales process with them for 4 or 5 months now. So they're still not customers, but it was not the first meeting.
Oh, okay. So I think you said before, it can be a couple of weeks, can be a couple of months until you actually start on a project, right? It's really that.
Yeah, definitely. It could be something. I mean, if it's a hand raiser coming in and they just want to, they already know, they have made a decision, they want to work with us, then we could be up and running in 2 weeks, but it could also take 6 months.
Wow.
So, the sales process could take 6 months, I think.
And then the process of doing the project itself also depends on the scope, right? What is the length you usually take for a project, or a project usually takes roundabout?
So I think a typical first introduction, the average introduction, the intro, the first project is probably 3 months, 2 or 3 months. Yes.
Right. Something else this week?
Implementation time. No, probably a lot, but
then we can move over to your self-inventory. I'm sure you're something you've learned last week. So what are you not proud of last week? Anything you could have done better?
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking a little bit about the meeting with the customer. I was talking about we have been in a long sales process with them, and they gave us some feedback that they haven't really experienced or met the potential project team yet. But it also turned out that they didn't really. Not every one of them did their own homework, which is kind of going through the material we sent them, because in the material we have sent personal videos with each project member where they present themselves to actually make a more personal introduction, which was actually what they asked for.
Okay.
So I felt that we kind of walked the extra mile. Instead of just sending a boring CV, we sent the videos with the CV. But not every one of them had actually found the videos or clicked the link actually. So, but it still got me to think that on these bigger deals, we need to rethink the approach a little bit, because very often on bigger projects in a bootstrap, organically growing company, as we are, me and Eric, we are kind of the front figures in the sales process. So, I mean that's kind of typical for a small growing company. I think the founders there are very involved on the sales side. Definitely where, I mean, there is a customer that has the potential to actually become one of your most important customers. And it's also, the team has also met them once, but I mean, when there is a lot of meetings in a sales process, we can't bring the entire team in every time, because it also costs a lot of money, because if they are working in that, if they are in that meeting, means that they are not out there working on the existing customers and get paid for it. So I think we are of course trying to balancing the scale here, and then I also I don't want to overpromise the customer, saying that this is the project team, because I mean, when the sales process takes 6 months, I mean, who knows, we might end up with another team, because they could be booked, right?
Yeah, I get it.
The resources we thought of, they could be booked when the contract is signed.
Yeah.
So, but what I actually will do on the bigger deals in the future is I will start bringing in also Ulf, who is our chairman of the board, in the meetings to actually help the customer understand what they are actually choosing to be part of if they pick us as a partner. So So there were some things there, I think. You asked if I could have done something different. And when you get feedback from your customer, there is always things you can have done better.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I take that very serious. It's a really good feedback from the customer. And in this case, we are also fighting against much bigger competitors size-wise. And it's what do you say? David against Goliath. You know? You need to rethink the strategy all the time. And we are the underdog. That's for sure.
Yeah. So what have you learned this week?
So this week I learned a lot together with the sales team, and a lot regarding how we can improve our Connect call, which is the first conversation we have with the prospect in the sales process. And I think we presented the sales process in an earlier episode.
Yeah, we did.
But right now we are doing like we are doing a 8-week. Oh no, we're doing an 8-week sales training with HubSpot. Mm-hmm. So, and it's perfect timing for Dennis, who is new here at iGoMoon. Me and sorry, did I say Henrik or Dennis?
Dennis.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
You did it right.
I'm so used. Actually, it's just me and Henrik in the sales team. So it's been a little bit embarrassing because I sometimes say Henrik when I talk to Dennis. But I'm now learning. I'm adapting. I'm waking up every day. We are more people in the sales team, and so that's good. So Dennis, it's perfect timing for him, and it's very exciting because both me and Henrik, we are doing this training together with Dennis, and that leads up to really good discussions. And because the training we did with HubSpot, the topic was kind of the connect call, so maybe I could elaborate a little bit more about what is a connect call here. For us, the connect call, a connect call is it's actually it's a trigger event when our prospect has kind of downloaded a content offer on our website, or maybe they fill out a form and say, hey, please contact us, we need help. That's a kind of a good trigger to do a connect call. It could also be an existing customer telling us, you must call Svea because she also needs help with something. And so that's also like a trigger event where we do a connect call. So the call itself is a 10-minute qualify where we try to figure out your pain and understand if understand if the business the prospect has, if it operates within our expertise areas, and if we're a good fit. And it's also important, you basically start to understand if there's a good fit for our company to work with their company, and if there's a budget and what kind of goals the customer have. So that's when the lead or the prospect is a little bit warmer. There's like a trigger event.
Yeah.
But of course, we also use the connect call for super freeze cold calling. When, let's say, we have found someone that we think could be a good fit using LinkedIn Navigator, or if we use our prospect tool Guava, where we could see what kind of tech they have on the prospects have on their website, and then we might use the connect call as a cold call, basically an outreach where we try to establish if they have something we could work on, but typically that connect call is much shorter, because then it's more like you call them and hey, and do a short introduction, and then
they say no.
and then that happens, of course, but you try to book a new meeting. So a connect call with a cold connect call is could be much shorter, and the goal is to book a next step, which is a meeting. But when you have a warm connect call, you actually get probably a better chance to have a 10-minute conversation
Yeah.
And I mean, it makes sense because if I call you and interrupt your daily life, you probably don't have 10-15 minutes to just talk with an account manager, right?
Yeah. Okay, so now I get it why it's important to like make these calls even better. So because you only have a short amount of time, right, to convince someone that you're the right fit.
Yeah. So what we are doing, we are the cold connect call. We are working on a new script, making it better, as you say, and then on the warm connect call, we are trying to actually get better, establishing, understanding what kind of pain you have. So basically understand what we are trying to do is to understand if they have a pain, and we're trying to understand if they want help to solve that pain, and if they want help from us solving that pain. That's the scope.
Yes.
Scope it down. Yes.
Yeah, and best case, convert it to a customer. Yeah. All right. Let's move over to the last question for the self-inventory. Have you been celebrating something this week? Anything special that happened? Something good?
Celebration. Yeah, we actually celebrated Steelhand because he turned 25 or something this week.
Aww, younger than me, really. Oh.
25, 6 is a young guy. Yeah. Yes. So that was a celebration. We were singing for him, and Annie and Fanny was also singing in Finnish, and then we also sang in do you say sang?
Yeah.
Sang in Swedish and English. We were kind of singing
every language,
different languages.
Yeah, if you want German, just give me a call. I'll come by.
We could maybe have connected you on the call, and then we had a German.
Yeah, don't miss out on this beautiful language. I mean, right? All right, Mattias.
Yes, I will remember that next time. But I also gave kudos to Mr. Steelhand and also Dennis and Saskia, and there were some good victories this week. So
nice. All right, let's wrap up this week. I would say let's start into the weekend.
Yes, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Yes, let's fade out with a disco light.
All right. See you on Monday. Have a good weekend.
See you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.